Well, we're day 3 into your writing assignment, and so I'm just going to use this time to kind of help you understand how to write your paragraphing and making sure that you have enough length. I've had a lot of students come to me and tell me that they think they're finished already, but when I go look at their work, they have maybe a paragraph, and so it's not really what I'm looking for here. So let's just kind of refresh our memory on what's expected. What you're doing is you're actually kind of pretending that you're an author and you have come up with 3 to 5 chapters that you want this author to put into the book. You think it would help the students benefit from understanding the story better. So you're choosing 3 different things to write about and 3 different chapters that we're kind of pretending are going to be in the book. So maybe the next time that they print these books, they'll print them with your chapters in them. So you have to ask yourself, what are 3 really important perspectives from Mr. Terupt that would really help this book and benefit this book? So once you've decided on those, that's where your 3 journal entries come from, or chapter entries. And I don't think I have to say much more to that because my other 2 videos, that's what I'm clarifying, okay? So if you're still unsure about what's expected, please go back to video 1, video 2, and the assignment sheet. This video, I'm actually moving on past that. I'm talking now to the people that fully understand the assignment. In these chapters within the book, you're going to see here that the author doesn't just have a paragraph. I have so many students that have just a paragraph, and it's really alarming to me because you should know that chapter books are more than just a paragraph. I'm well aware that some of the chapters are shorter, and the author does that to kind of evoke emotions out of the reader, but you as an author of only 3 chapters, your chapters can't be just 1 paragraph. They've got to be several. If you look back in the direction sheet, it says that. Also, make a note, in the direction sheets, I told you not to change the font and not to change the color. Ask yourself right now, did you change the font? Did you change the color? If you did, you're automatically not following directions, so please go back and double check that. The next thing I want to talk to you about when we talk about paragraphing, I'd like you to look here at Jeffrey's chapter. You will notice that he has just a few sentences in these paragraphs. I think what happens is by the time you get to me as a 6th grade teacher, you have ingrained in your mind that all paragraphs have to be 5 to 6 sentences. And you can see here that that's not the case. Some paragraphs may only have 1 sentence in it, especially when there's conversation happening. When characters are speaking, which you should have conversations in your chapter, when characters are speaking, new paragraphs come every time a new character is speaking. So if there's a new character speaking, you have a new paragraph with an indent, and you go below, new paragraph and indent. That lets the reader understand when there's a new person speaking so they can picture in their mind what's happening. So what you need to have in your typing today, if you've already typed up your entries, that's great. Go back and revise them. Add in dialogue, make sure your paragraphing is correct, make sure that you're being very, very clear in the event that you chose and what it was like for Mr. Terupt. Think about my small group yesterday and those guiding questions that I had when I asked you to think about what does the author want us to understand about the character. You're the author, so what do you want me to understand about Mr. Terupt? So today's little mini lesson here in your independent station is to review how paragraphing works. Another great tool for you, since I only have a few Mr. Terupt books, you should have saved these documents from yesterday that you read with your group about the chapter. Use these to help you. This is a published author who understands paragraphing. Use it. Help yourself figure out how to add in dialogue, how to add in transitions. How does this author help us understand character traits of Danielle? What did Danielle do? How do you know how she feels? This is your challenge. Okay, I know this is a little bit long for the video, so I apologize. The last thing I want to say is that I've noticed that a few people are just rewatching the videos, or you'll pause it and then you'll replay it, especially the one with Caleb at the end. And that's awesome. I'm flattered that you enjoy watching the video of Caleb. He's pretty great. But what I want you to make sure you're really doing is you are watching it with purpose. So if you are rewatching video 1 or video 2, or even if you're watching this video more than once, you're doing it because you need clarification, not because you're trying to kill time. Okay, so if you're really needing that clarification, there's a pause button on your Chromebook. Try hitting that pause button for just a moment. Take down some notes. Play it again. But I really don't want you to use this as a time to kind of waste just watching videos of me talking, because that's not helping you. So I hope that this helps you understand what's expected. Focus today should be on paragraphing and adding in dialogue. Please refer back to the assignment sheet and all of the resources I have for you here in this independent station. So good luck today, and I can't wait to read your writing.